But actually, Sprain's a 10. But actually, Sprain's a 10.
Jake, can I at least try? I mean, Mom said I was allowed to play with you this week.
No, fuck up!
Hold on, I'm gonna try this.
Guys, you're turning me into a... You guys know that only one person can control me per episode.
Quit touching the button, Jake! Quit touching the button!
Good Zaza! This is some good Zaza. Where the fuck is Jesse? If I find Jesse, I'm gonna fuck him! If I find Jesse, I'm gonna whoop his ass!
I'm free from my shackles.
I was gonna say only one person controls you per podcast. I thought that's the liberal left.
And we're back on the podcast, the Good Enough Podcast. We are here this week live, Tuesday nights, 9:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when we're recording. That's when this is happening. It is the Good Enough Podcast. And everyone, guess what? There's more Good Enough Podcasts over on the Good Enough Podcast Patreon page. The Patreon
Look at the
page.
tonsil stone I just yacked up.
Wait,
The show rocks.
Wait.
Has Jackson not been recording?
Jackson's freaking out.
No.
Jackson's freaking out.
Good
What's
weight.
going on? What's
Possible
going on?
good weight. Possible good weight. Hold on.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going my yapping spiel. Well,
Show,
guess what?
show.
For $5 a month, you get a bonus episode. Normally, they used to be shorter, but now they're like 40 fucking minutes. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild?
You just yap so much.
And we talk, and we do book club. And then there's LPs,
So
which
much
I swear
slop.
to God, they're actually coming back. They are. We texted about it today.
Ah, fuck. Never mind. I thought
Minecraft server. No one's used that in a while.
Jackson,
on
what's your
them.
news?
I thought we had surpassed Tobuscus, but we haven't.
No, but
We haven't.
Did he lose?
It's because we keep getting new patrons, and then old ones just dip.
well,
I'm
we
gonna kill you
we get
guys.
new ones, but the thing is, then we have free members, so maybe we have more members than Tobuscus because
How the fuck do we get free
Tobuscus-
members? How the fuck are they in for
Tobuscus
free?
definitely has free.
it's a new Patreon thing.
Were you not here for that, Jackson? I had a whole conniption when I found out that I have like a bunch of fucking free patrons now.
They don't have access to anything.
Yeah,
but-
they don't see anything.
yeah.
They just be like, "Oh,
Hey-
Jackson uploaded something behind a paywall."
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Patreon added a new thing. It's
Yo.
weird. It's essentially getting
Hey, with the
notifications
maybe
for shit you
Dumbest
can't
shit
see.
ever.
It's like
Christ
if you,
almighty.
it's like for previews, and it's for if you, because you have like upload tiers that are like available to everyone. I think I uploaded one video that was available to everyone.
He gained.
I was gonna say, how did he
members.
gain? Did some of you fuckers like? I bet some of our fucking fans subbed as a bit.
God, you guys are fucking.
You're giving $1 to the guy who shot guns with Kyle Rittenhouse.
What's the number? What's the
Nice
number?
joke.
How much is he?
He has 17. We have 13.
Dude, look at how many tiers he has. He has like 12 different tiers. The most expensive is
you not-
$15,000, where he
Bro,
just lies to
old
make a video.
news,
Old
bro. This was
news.
last color scheme, bro.
Bro,
Come on,
man,
dude,
sorry.
on it.
Have fun editing that,
comedic timing.
Luke.
Yeah, I guess I will have to have fun editing that shit, Jackson. I already have a busy
How's the
enough,
shorts coming, Jake?
I already have a busy enough week with finals, you fucker, and I'm gonna have to add in a bit where you leave and rejoin.
Imagine going to school. Fucking nerds.
Bro, imagine being Jake Joseph. Yeah, that one was personal.
Yeah, now I mean business.
All right,
how's
well,
it going, guys?
Well, maybe we should.
What
all
the
right, well, how about
fuck?
we start off the episode with
Dude.
We need to make what, Jake?
Ew.
What?
Ew. What the fuck? This looks nasty. This looks like a fucking homunculus.
What is that?
Look at that.
Is that
It's
ice
Halo
cream?
top. Yeah, what the fuck?
Dude, that like made me like uncomfortable as shit.
It's
I'm not gonna
like-
lie. That's like really.
Yeah, if any of y'all
that
have
was
that
really
tryptophobia,
gross.
if any of you have tryptophobia, sorry,
How
but
do
I'm
we
gonna eat a
all right,
big
how do
scoop
we
of
have
it in front of you.
All right, I'm investigating this. How do we have 13 members that are paid, but yet we only have 10 members on the Good
No,
Enough
clip that.
Patreon? I don't
What?
get this. Says we have 13 paid members, but then when I look at our membership tier, we only have 10 members. So either people are paying and they're not getting it, or they're overpaying, so they're technically not a good enough patron, but they're paying enough to where they get access to. This is weird. All I'm saying is if Tobuscus keeps getting these, maybe it's because he has multiple tiers. Maybe we need to make more tiers. Maybe we need to make fucking tiers to hang out with us in real life or some shit.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck. We can't even do that ourselves.
Yeah, we can't even do that. What the fuck?
Well, if someone pays us, we'll have enough money to do that.
There you go.
They do
$30,000
pay us already.
tier.
What are you talking about?
All right.
He
well,
means like one $30,000 tier where it's
Gotcha.
okay.
we
Well,
all,
perfect.
we all
Holy
gather in a
shit.
This is
meeting
live.
point.
This is live. We're editing this
30K.
right now. 30,
Well, yeah, because you have to pay us for our
30K.
time, and time's expensive. So
All right, look, I'm doing this right now. All right, let's go my page. Let's go.
You gotta
to
drive, by the way. No airplane. You have to be within
membership.
driving distance.
Let's go to add a tier. Okay, we're adding a tier right now. What should the name of the tier be? It should be Hangout. Should it good enough Hangout? I
Do
don't
not
know.
do Hangout, because then some fuckhead is gonna do it, and then like some lawyer is gonna be like, you gotta do it.
30K.
You never know. You never know. All right, how about this? This was an old patron bit that I heard some YouTuber had a while ago. It's like wall tier, where like we buy materials to make a concrete wall, and then we just spray paint your name on it. So we go to like the middle of nowhere, we construct a concrete wall and spray paint your name on it.
this feels
My fucking
like
chair
way too much
arm.
work.
No.
Oh yeah, let's just fucking hang out with the fucking random ass.
I was
Discord
listen.
degenerate,
Two
bro.
things can be bad ideas at the same time.
You know, fair enough.
I'd rather
You know,
hang
my
out
tier
with
idea
someone
is-
than build a wall.
I think we do the hair tier where
You were
where
out of your
someone-
fucking
where
mind,
someone
bro.
pays and someone pays us a lot of money and we ship them like a lock of each of our hair.
I do that.
All right,
I do that.
all right. Hair tier.
Yeah, hair tier.
All right, let's.
Fucking so stupid.
How much money should this be? We need to make this a achievable amount because I feel like I would honestly like for a good amount of money do that. So where what are we
150.
thinking? 150? Do we all agree to that? Lock of hair for 150 from each of us.
Wait, how does that work? Because Patreon's a monthly payment.
They could just do a one-time payment, and then if they keep paying it, it's each month. We give them hair.
We keep giving them hair.
We
Gotta
keep
run out
giving
of
them
hair.
I mean,
What counts as a lock of hair, by the way? Because my hair ain't that long as it used to.
Just a little bit.
Just like next time you get a haircut, just like whip out a
Grab
Ziploc
some.
and just shove a bunch in a
All
bag.
right, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, so 150. Are we in agreement? $150.
Yeah, that's a good
Okay.
enough amount.
Let's
a good enough amount.
Ho ho ho.
Guys,
Alright,
shout
well-
out to the podcast that we're on right now.
All right, well I'm gonna say shout out to everything that we do.
There's
All
no
right.
way this is the first 10 minutes of the podcast. There's
All right,
no
I'm
way.
gonna say for the tier description, I'm gonna say if you buy this if you buy this tier,
Can you wait? Hold on. While you're doing that, I'm gonna fact check that we're not breaking a term of service by doing this.
it's not. Tobuscus has shit where he's like, you can hang out with us.
Yeah,
Pretty sure as long as it isn't bodily
are-
fluids, you can send it
Okay.
from what I'm
Okay.
aware
Cool.
I'm gonna say if you buy this tier,
Because I'm sure there's like OnlyFans girls that sell like their fucking toenails or
I
like,
know
other
there is
shit.
because I pay for it.
Amen, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say if you buy this tier,
Bro, this ice cream
comma-
is making me sick. What the fuck, dude? This is literally
Stop
like
eating that. What flavor is that?
Stop eating
It's
it. You're gonna
birthday
die.
cake.
Oh,
bro,
birthday cake
it's-
ice cream
I'm
is gas,
so
though.
hungry.
That
yeah,
is.
but it's Halo top, bro.
I think you're wrong, Jackson. I got very sick off of Baskin Robbins birthday cake ice cream.
I love Baskin Robbins birthday cake ice cream.
It made me fucking vomit, and I was sick for days. So
Okay.
if you buy
do
this
better next
tier,
time.
comma,
Unlucky,
you get everything
unlucky.
included in the $5 tier. And
Oh,
you get a lock of each.
Spill ice cream on my fucking mic.
Womp womp. Womp womp.
Did you just say
Unlucky.
womp womp? Did you just say womp
Unlucky.
womp? How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you?
See, I know what that reference is. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you get and you get a lock of hair from
Womp womp.
each member.
Did you say womp
of
womp?
the good enough
That is a crazy clip.
podcast.
To be fair. That's an
How
insane
insane.
clip.
I'm gonna say in parentheses, if you continue to pay this monthly,
Jake,
hair-
stop eating the fucking ice cream, man. I can't
hair
watch
hungry.
this.
will be sent
It's like a
to
self-harm
you
Alright.
thing.
monthly.
It's so funny. But
How
it has to be a
cool.
minimum of 6 month commitment.
All right.
So we actually get however much that is.
I'm just looking up hair, and it's gonna be the fucking like.
Guy,
hold on.
wait,
Control-
we're actually
Control
getting
F.
we're getting close to our end of year payout.
Oh, true.
All $47.
Dude. Huge.
Hair. I just looked up photos of hair. Locks of hair. There we go. Locks of hair. Okay. You guys can talk about something else while I do this.
Jake, I know that me and you listen to new music because Luke has given up on his dreams of being a music critic, so...
Well, you say that, but he actually has a dog in 2 of the albums you talked about.
That is
So
true,
save
actually.
those-
That is a good point.
Save those for after. Let's talk about the new Andre 3000 release.
Yeah, let's do it.
What?
I thought you were going to say something. Luke.
You
I was
made,
gonna
like,
say. I was
wanna
gonna say I
something.
listened to more of it. I wasn't able to listen to the full thing because it's. 90
Oh,
minutes,
so you didn't
but-
listen to the whole thing.
But I
Okay,
listened
gotcha.
to
All right.
more of it.
Not the whole thing. Gotcha. All right, cool. Gotcha. Just Jackson, did you listen to the whole thing?
I did listen to the whole thing. I put it on when I had a lot of downtime over break, and I left my Xbox at this house that I'm in currently. So I was like, what am I gonna do? So I read a book. And I threw this on while I was reading because I knew it was a really good ambient album. I was like, oh, so this set the vibes.
You say you
and
were
it definitely
gonna write a book? Did you say you were gonna
Read a
write
book, read a book.
Oh, I thought you said you were gonna write a book. I was like,
I finished The Road. Great book. Anyways,
By Cormac McCarthy?
yeah, made me cry, dude. It's actually a really fucking good book.
Damn, imagine crying from words. I'd fucking never, bro.
Dude, I do that. Yeah, but I chucked it on, and I had a lot of high hopes for this because this is probably just Twitter doing like the B movie thing, where I saw a lot of people being like, "Yo, like the 2 goats of ambient," and it's like Minecraft Volume Alpha and this, and I was like, "This is gonna
The
be just like
goats of
Minecraft Volume
ambient?
Alpha," and so it wasn't. Unsurprisingly, the
all.
Andre 3K
At
album had
all.
nothing to do with the video game soundtrack for Minecraft. I don't know. I wasn't blown away by this. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little underwhelming. It definitely set like a mood, but I don't know if it was the vibe that I was hoping it would be.
You are just so black-pilled for 2023 releases, man. You just like nothing's like really.
Well, hold on.
making you
Well,
happy,
I
bro.
have 2 more albums to talk about. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right,
here.
fair enough. But for the last couple that you were talking about, you're like 2023 is a bad year for music, you said, and I could not disagree with you more because there's so much good stuff, and I think on this new Andre 3000 album makes that list. I wouldn't say that it's godlike or anything like that. It's not what I look for in a 10 out of 10, but like for ambient music, I'd say this is probably like a long ambient piece. This is probably best you're gonna get.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, because I'm looking. And granted, I listened to way less music this year than I did last year. But like, I'm looking at my list from last year, and like we had Ants from Up There, Rough and Beautiful Place, that great ambient
Wow,
album.
both terrible. Wow, you just 2
Shit.
stinkers right off the bat.
Billy Woods with
All right, fair.
I pronounce it wrong every time, so I'm not even gonna say it. But you know the album I'm talking about.
Ethiopes?
Eerie, all in all, I love Black Midi, Hellfire. We got a new Duster record. Kendrick dropped. Conway had a great release. That Material Girl album was great. Denzel Curry with that great, awesome album. The Bird Shit record. Parannoul, Parallel Weaving,
The
Kaizo
Bird Shit
Manifesto.
record. Hey, shout out
Wow.
to old podcast reference Bird Shit. We got to get you on the pod. I know
We
she's
do.
listening.
But then
Jackson,
I
that's
look
crazy. You just
But then I
named
look at
all the-
2023, and it's like there's good stuff here, but I don't know if I don't know if this stands out. I would say that today, like, this has been not a bad year for music, but it hasn't been a good year for like music that like is going to shape me.
Bro, now that you said like the top ones from 2022, I think we're switched. I think 2022 was a weak year. Now that I'm thinking about it, because everything you named, I
Really?
was like mid. Kendrick was good. Mid. Didn't listen to. Mid.
I just think that maybe that this was just not a year for music that I'm into. Maybe it's just that. Maybe it's just that this is more of a Jake centered year than it is a Jackson centered year. And again,
Probably fair.
Sprain dropped this year, and that was huge. Black
Year of
Country
the
Road,
Jake.
another record. The Maruja album was great. Scaring the Hose, Underscores, Young Fathers, Parannoul again. And then after that, there's like a drop off, and it's like it's still good stuff, but it's nothing that I'm like, oh fuck yeah, dude. Like,
Well, Jackson,
Yeah.
what were you looking for in the Andre 3000 release? What were you expecting?
I'm just really picky with my ambient music. I can't like locate a specific thing. I just think that it just wasn't the kind of ambient that I like. I like more swells and like long builds, and this was more of like a consistently nice vibe, I'd say, you know? Dude, that ice cream looks actually putrid. I'm really sorry, but that's really fucked up. Like that was
Why do
so,
you keep eating
like
it?
eating a raw egg, dude.
I don't have a lot of calories left. I'm fucking hungry, and I'm gonna put something in my stomach that makes me full. Get off my fucking back. Sound like a.
This guy's going fucking insane.
I'm losing it, man. But I think my biggest issues with the Andre 3000 record is, I mean, it's ambient records are usually long, but like this is
Real
fucking long. Also,
It's very long.
Also, the album was Andre 3000 said that it was mostly improvised, and it feels improvised.
Yeah.
Like, I get the idea. Like, I could hear it happening where he's like, he said he was learning the instruments as he's playing it, and then he'd get an idea, and then he'd stick to it. And then I wish there's a little more differentiation between tracks, but like, I mean, hey, for the most part, I turned this on and I was like, wow, I was ascending the entire time. This was actually pretty nice. It sounds like I'm
Fair
going to give
enough.
this like a fucking 10 out of 10, but like this isn't a 10 out of 10 release for me. This is just a particularly good ambient release, in my opinion.
I just felt really down the middle on it. It didn't really, nothing really stuck out to me. It felt very stream of consciousness, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing depending. I don't think it worked well for this personally. But again, I'm in my hater bag this year apparently, so don't listen to anything I say.
I thought it was, from what I listened to, because of course, as Jake said, I didn't listen to the whole thing.
Brother in Christ.
I think that I lean right in the middle between you guys. I think it's a decent ambient release. I'm happy Andre 3000 is doing his own thing. Quit fucking eating that shit. It looks awful.
It's really
Stop. It's
bad. Yo, that's calm.
That's putrid, bro. Putrid.
Wow, bold choice.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what'd you give this, Jake?
I'd probably give this like a 7.
5. It's like just down the middle. Jake,
Yeah.
Jake looks like he's about to cry.
Do I? Because I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
I just keep
You
thinking about it, man.
You just didn't react to that at all.
I was waiting for Luke because I was expecting to hear a 6 out of him.
While
but he
I'm
just,
making the hair
Well, he hasn't
tier
finished
right
it,
now,
I guess.
I'm adding a thing to it. You know how on Patreon you have like what you get with this tier? I added all the things from the $5 tier. Should I also consider our hair merch? Should I consider it merch?
I guess technically it is
I
merch.
mean, it
Merch.
would be, I guess, in a
I'm
way.
gonna say merch, and it's gonna be merch or tangible goods. I'm gonna say merch.
Speaking of-
parentheses hair.
Speaking of merch, we're gonna divulge, as Luke still does this. We're gonna divulge from the music topic really quick. What the fuck? What happened, gang? What happened with merch this year? Luke, I'm looking at you. What happened?
I reached out to my friends if they wanted to do a design. They were like, yeah, man, for sure. And then just nothing really happened. So I kind of dropped the ball there. But we have a hair tier. Hair
Hell
tier is
yeah.
now live. If anyone wants to pay $150,
Yeah, man. Go get that hair, ladies and gentlemen.
get that fucking hair. All right, well, how about this? There's multiple things we're dropping the ball on right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We haven't done the fucking LPs since the comeback one that was free. We haven't done one.
Oh, bro. Save this to the Patreon. I want to bore the main viewers with the talk of
Okay,
Patreon
we'll
stuff.
save it for the Patreon, but we need to get back on that shit. We talked about it today. But as for merch, should we just say fuck it and like have Jake design a cool like we can't do a crew.
No. It's too late. Too late.
Yeah.
You gotta have the patrons said that they wanted like a full design on the front. That's not
Okay.
my specialty.
Well, damn,
Can't order off menu, bro.
I'll reach out to my friends again and I'll say, hey, do you want to do a fucking design for?
I might have to save it for 2024 because it's probably too late anyway.
We can
Yeah.
still
wouldn't
make it
get till
winter. We can
2024.
still make it winter.
Yeah, we can make it winter.
And another thing that's coming up, the Good Enough Awards, bro. That's like
Yeah, it's creeping up on us, man.
in less than 2 months. What the fuck has happened this year? I was thinking back on it. What moments happened.
Season 3 was a mid-year for the Good Enough podcast.
You think
Yeah,
so?
I think so too.
I think season 3. Not that we personally dropped the ball, but I just think compared to the first two,
it was less iconic.
It was less iconic. It was more so we settled. I think we settled a bit.
So
you know what
I was
mean?
thinking about this, right? Everyone has been very busy, specifically Jackson, because yeah, dude, you're fucking busy. You
Yeah, I
got
know you're
movies
right.
to make and
I'm
shit.
kidding. I'm
But
kidding.
I feel like I don't know. I was literally thinking about this the other day. I'm like, because we were all busy. You know, Luke's got shit. I got shit. Jackson's got shit. We all have shit. And I feel like it's been more of a
We all shit.
okay, let's scramble. We'll just record this and then we'll just worry about it later. So we didn't have any time to work on bits. We didn't have time to formulate any iconic moments. So
Yeah.
it's 2023 has been a growing pain. Like how Jackson thinks music has been is how the podcast.
That's how the podcast has been. Yeah.
Yeah.
Growing Pains
Yeah.
is the title of this episode. Yeah.
Someone out there
Dude,
is
nice.
probably like, "What the fuck? I loved season 3.
Season 3 was the
What
best.
fuck?
Season
This is like the best
all right,
color
well,
scheme
how about this?
Jake ever
All right,
did."
I know like 3 people are going to comment, but if you're listening to this, please, for the love of God, respond to it. If you're on the Patreon, respond in the fucking Discord server or whatever. I'm not even meaning to plug that shit, but I just keep doing it on accident. Let us know. What would you rank 0 through 10? How would you rate season 3? And on best to worst, season 1 through season 3 of GEP, where would you rate it? Where
Yeah,
does it land?
good question.
2, 1, 3.
That's where I'm at.
I think I would have to agree as well.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agreed with that completely.
It's okay, but we're still going to do a fucking award show, and it's still going to be hilarious because that's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. We're still going to put on a show. This ain't no normal ass podcast. This is still the Good Enough podcast, all right? Speaking of the Good Enough podcast, first off, I feel like I've controlled the conversation a lot. Does anyone have anything they want to say? Anything?
Well, I mean, more music. I was just gonna keep going down the albums.
Keep going.
as this
Keep going
week.
on music. Keep going on music.
Well, I was just gonna say the next one I checked out. Long time coming. George Clanton,
Fucking finally.
the man himself, Urapaya. Yeah, this is again a long time coming. Yeah, I mean, obviously I listened to I've Been Young because Luke, again, Patreon picked it for one of our book club picks, and I love that song. It's a great song. And so I was hoping, I was like, this album has got to stay consistent with.
I'm listening.
Hoping?
Sorry.
The fuck are you implying, buddy?
With the song. Christ, okay.
No, please continue. I want to see where
And
this goes.
so I put on I put
I
on
took
the first
invisible
song.
pills, ladies and gentlemen. I took invisible
Jesus
pills.
Christ. Can I just
I'm
finish
gone.
my fucking thought? I put on the fucking album, first song comes on, and dude, it's like bangers. It's just bang after bang after banger.
Okay, you were getting me
It's
there.
full.
All
Yeah, I know.
right,
I got his
you're getting me
ass.
for a
I got
second.
his ass.
We
No, that
thought
shit was
you were gonna
awesome,
say
dude.
something else.
It's so interesting because I feel like this is the kind of music that I shouldn't like, but it's like it's just so contagious. I just like it's the
saying,
vibe.
dude.
Like it's just like you can put it on. You can
this-
put it on to listen to seriously. It's good background music. It's good for singing along to. I've been putting it on all the time when I'm playing Red Dead because I've been big into Red Dead lately. Like it's just like the ultimate dynamic album.
Dude, can I also say
and
this?
it's awesome. Yeah.
I have not met one person that I've shown George Clinton to, and they have not fucked with his music. I feel like this is like some of the most. It's shocking to me he's not more popular because this album is so fucking accessible in a great way. Like for hardcore, like electronic vaporwave people who just like pop music, people who just want something to dance to. Like it's just there's so many aspects to it that I feel like are accessible and people should really love. And it shocks me that he's not more popular because this album's fucking banger of the banger, dude. I was listening to this and Slide driving back from seeing my family this past weekend, and holy fuck, it was so goddamn good. I love this album so fucking much. What were your favorite songs, Jackson?
I've Been Young is obviously a huge highlight. Like it's
That's
just
still
great.
my favorite.
But I think that really close choice is the first track. Everything I Want just comes in with that fucking like immediate hit, dude. It's like the few second like fake out and then into just like the fucking ultimate soundscape is so great. Yeah, I mean, but besides those are the only two that I've been coming back to individually. I'll usually just put it on in full just because it's like it flows so well. So I don't really know the individual tracks that well, but those two are specific highlights for me for sure.
The last two songs on the album are some of my favorites. The title track.
The title track is great. Yeah. Yeah, but
Fucking Up My Life, bro. That song rocks.
Fucking Up My Life is great too.
Oh, that's way too compressed.
That's how it sounds though.
My love.
Like I'm fucking up my life. I turned the gain down. Did that work?
It helped.
Yeah,
That's what
it did work. So that show was awesome. George Clinton, Urapa Ya, 8 out of 10. Yeah.
George Clinton.
You know,
banger.
I also gave it an 8. After a long time, I decided 8 is like the perfect score. I still think Slide is better. I think Slide is better.
I gotta
still.
listen to Slide still.
But
Yeah, if you like this, then you'll like Slide.
this album is fucking awesome.
Hell yeah. Last one on my list. I finally got around to listening to King Cruel's new record from this year,
Fucking
Space Heavy. Not to be
finally!
confused with Young Father's Heavy Heavy. Here's what I'll say about that. Not
gonna
as
say
positive
something
things to say about the King Cruel
controversial.
album. Not really.
Like your cousin
think,
Luke?
We'll get to that.
I think that this is not a bad album. I think it's probably King Cruel's worst so far, personally. It felt like if I were to in my head think of like what a King Cruel song sounds like these
AI generated King Cruel song.
Like it was kind of just like that, where it was like, all right, these are all pretty much King Cruel songs, and that's about it. I didn't feel as like daring or interesting, especially oh my god, what's the album like? Is it Comet Face? Whatever one came out before this.
Man Alive.
Man Alive. Sorry, Comet Face is the song. Yeah, because Man Alive is my favorite King Cruel.
Confirmed that he stole from Everything. Confirmed, by the way.
What are you talking about?
Because Everything's first album was called Man Alive, and he
Got it.
confirmed that he stole it from that. Because he said his friend had a CD on the counter. He's like, "Oh, it's called Man Alive. Shit, I'm gonna name my shit that." Literally, it's on the vinyl, bro.
And he did it better too. That's crazy.
That's literally not even true. Wow, that's crazy. You said that.
Yeah, but I don't know. First of all, I think this album is a little bit long. Like
Really?
Not in, like.
I feel like it's a decent length. I mean, I guess if you weren't rocking with it, you're gonna think it's long, but
As far as time goes, it's not long. But like it's 15 songs for 45 minutes, which is weird to me for some reason. I don't know. It feels like packed.
It felt long.
Yeah, it felt long. I don't know. I'm in my hater bag right now, but I really didn't dislike this that much. It was just like it was just a little bit disappointing. Where I wanted a little more from Archie.
I think I'll join you in your hater bag because now that I'm thinking back on it, I was looking at the track list. I was like, I really have not come back to that like since the first time I listened to it. Like there were one or two tracks like the Sea Girl, like the feature on that or whatever was
Fucking
good.
great song.
Yeah.
Hamburger Phobia was good, but like
great song.
with the second to last track, what is it called? Fuck.
If only it was warmth.
Yes, it was like the orchestral piece. That shit was fucking fire.
When
But,
Vanishing
like,
was
yes.
the one with the orchestral piece, yeah.
But now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I really haven't come back to it that much. So maybe I gotta rethink my year-end list.
I will say, as a big King Cruel fan, I listened to this album a bit. I will say there are a few songs that in retrospect, not that I don't like them. I know Jake fucking hates the song. I still like it. Pink Shell doesn't go nearly as hard as I thought it did originally. With that being said, I do like a bunch of songs in the later half more than I originally let on. I think the title track especially is really good. My plastic straw! It's a really good part.
My smile is stuck.
This album is looking back at the track list right now. I wouldn't say there's a song on here I dislike, but it doesn't stick with you nearly as much as his previous two records, The Ooze and Man Alive. The world building for Man Alive and The Ooze was just so much stronger, and it really like immersed you. This just felt like, let's take those vibes and let's just make like a bunch of songs. You know what I mean? It just felt like very song. With that being said, the singles on here are still fucking amazing. Flimsier, Seaforth.
Other songs.
If Only It Was Warmth, and then like the deep cuts on here. I think Empty Stomach Space Cadet is sick. What the fuck is happening? My fucking recording is going fucking crazy. Okay, we're good.
Right. But yeah, I'm gonna give this one a 6. It didn't really blow me away too much.
I still think I'm still gonna stick with 8 for my score on it, but it's definitely. I think it's. Here's the thing: is I can't tell if I like it less, more, or equal to his debut. I just can't tell.
Interesting.
I'm looking at my score right now. I might change it now that I'm looking at it, but
What'd you originally give it?
I gave it a 7 originally. I might drop that to a 6.5 actually. Thinking about it, but
Bro's about to do it.
that's the update. That's the music update that Jackson will listen to. Thank God, Jackson. I got to give you some albums that I was fucking with. You did listen to a bunch that I was fucking with. So
For
I'd be
this
interested.
week on my list, I want to listen to the new Aesop Rock because I've heard great things about that.
long, very long.
Really,
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like an hour and it's like hour and 8 minutes or whatever.
I'll sit through it for Aesop Rock. I want to listen to the new Sampha. The High.
Yeah.
And I never really got to sink my teeth into the new Swans, so I might give that a re-listen and talk about it next time.
Can I recommend an album?
Yeah, give me one.
Skinny Palembe's Hardly the Same Snake.
Bet.
I had you guys listen to one of the book club songs. I've never talked about it, but it is like I'm really having to fight to see which one is number one between this and another one. Like, love that fucking album.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It shits itself at the end though. It fucking poops itself at the end.
I hate
It's
that.
Bad landing, but the rest of it's fucking awesome.
What are the odds we have the reverse take where I hate the whole thing except for the ending?
I swear, dude, I would literally cry, bro. I mean, you weren't really fucking with the track in the book club. You were like, oh, it was really cool, but like, I wish it got crazier. Like,
Well, maybe I just needed to listen to the context of the
in
album. Who knows?
context, yeah. Speaking of getting crazy to context, Luke, you got a bridge to burn with a family member. You said
I have beef, and I'm gonna
What's
put
that
them
beef?
on blast right now. So I'm not gonna say their names, obviously, but a little fun thing happened.
Luke, put their name on screen right now.
It's right here. Their name is Billy Bob Joe. Billy
the
Bob
lead singer
Joe,
of Green Day.
Billy Bob Joe is a cousin of mine, and they revealed to me that they're an active. I known previously that they had known about our podcast, but what I didn't know was that he's an active fan of the podcast. Like all up until he literally was talking to me, he was like, Jackson's reaction to you giving Sprain a 6 out of 10 was hilarious. So he's like caught up.
And valid. Thank you.
He's caught up. So like he's a real fan. So I say this knowing that he's going to watch this and he's going to laugh his ass off and then show my other cousin, aka his sister, this clip. Because I truly do not understand this take, and I want to hear you guys hear how you'll react. I just know Jackson will do like a crazy face. So we were talking about movies.
Oh, God.
We were talking about movies, and one of the movies that was brought up at we're still at the kids table, even though I'm 21.
Brother.
Bro,
I'm the
you haven't gotten to
oldest
the kids table
one.
yet?
I'm the oldest one. All my cousins are like
Obviously not.
3
Obviously
years-
not, bro.
Well, anyway, I'm sitting there with them. We're talking about movies, and we're like, oh, yeah, you see Killers of a Flower Moon, whatever. Blah, blah, it's pretty cool, right? Well, one movie that he brings up is he goes, hey, have you seen Spider-Verse yet? And I was like, no, I never saw Spider-Verse. I never got to, right? Well, his sister goes, I hated Spider-Verse. I hated it so much, I think it was awful. And I was like, that's so bizarre. Why do you hate it? And she had told me this take previously, but I forgot about it because it was so awful. So I'm going to repeat it here. Her take is that she hates every single piece of media that is animated because she would rather it be real actors. So she hates all animation because it could just be real actors. That is her real
Let me introduce you to a little movie called Avatar. It's gonna blow your mind.
Let me introduce
What are
you to a
your
little TV
all's
show called
thoughts about
That
King of the Hill.
that is an objectively anti-art take. I just don't even know what to say to that. That's like
Someone look in the the Discord chat real quick, just because I banger joke, but I didn't want to say it.
All right.
You were talking about why she hates the movie, and I thought this is what you were gonna bust out with.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
I'm not gonna say that, but that's really funny.
Let the viewers put the pieces together. That's that checks.
Yeah, no, that's a
fucking
bad take. That I mean, like
Here's the thing,
it
because the
crazy that
language
that's a
the
bad
language
take?
is inherently flawed because you can't be like, well, I just like real acting, and it's like, well, voice acting is acting, and you're one day you're gonna grow up, and you're gonna realize that you were being an immature loser who wanted to seem different.
show this person, show them the
I hope you know
like,
that she's
live
most
action.
definitely going to see this. Like you all,
Okay.
your reaction.
Watch if this is true, then you will love the Cowboy Bebop remake. If this is true, you will love the Cowboy Bebop remake. If you watch it, watch the first episode, and I swear to God, if you come back and you're like, it was kind of cringe, then like fucking, you see this fucking
This is like the same thing. as
argument
being
made
like,
out of paper, bro.
dude. Let them know.
Whoa.
Damn,
This
I
is
needed
the same
that.
thing as
I
like
should've done
going to the Louvre and just like frowning the whole time, and it's like, what's the matter? And it's like, these paintings just would have looked so much better if they were photos. It's like, it makes no sense. There's things that you can do with animation that you can't do in real life. You have full control of the style. You have no limitations of your setting, of who your characters look like, of like the scope of your world. You have the unique opportunity to build an entire world from scratch. That you can do a little more now with CGI and stuff, but still you can't do it as efficiently with as much control as you can in animation. It's just not available, and you could not make Spider-Verse in live action. You just couldn't.
You can.
You-
It's
you
called
ju-
it's called Cowboy Bebop remake.
No, yeah. Check out the Cowboy Bebop remake. I think it's really up
Please,
your alley.
please, seriously.
It's
I'm not even
it's
joking.
just-
Here, please.
That take just makes no sense because it's not even like a take that makes sense. It's not even like I didn't like Spider-Verse because it's not my comedy style.
It's because
You're just stupid. Like you're just stupid. I don't even know how to say to that.
well, like let's break down this argument to like a fundamental level. Why do they think that?
I've look. This is my cousin.
Say what you gotta
I love
say,
her.
bro.
I love her very much. She's great, but I don't get this take. And every time I've tried asking her, I'm like, why? I don't get that. Why don't you like animation? Her response every time is, I don't know. I just wish it were real people. Every time. There's
That's
no
not
other-
it though, because that makes no sense. If you don't like animation because you have trouble connecting to the characters because you feel like they're fictional, then that's a different thing. That's like a taste thing, and it's different. You can't do the whole like, I just wish they were real people, because that's not possible. That's actually not possible. Yeah,
the
like
only-
I'm sorry, but
I don't
people can't
know.
fly through
Dude,
like buildings
Spike
like
was
that in
too-
real
else
life.
to. I don't
Spike
know.
was too unique and not cringe in the animated. We got to make him real and make it insufferable. That's what we got to
Dude,
do
yeah.
to please that one person.
It's
Well-
just that's just so. I just don't even know what to say to that. That just.
I will
Okay,
say,
you know what?
I
You know
brought
what?
this
No, no,
up-
no,
I
because
brought this up. I brought
you're-
this up not to dunk on her, but dunk on her take. That's all I'm saying. In case
I'm
she gets
dunking on
angry
her.
at me.
Your
about
cousin's gonna go home. I'm telling you right now. This is what you're gonna do. This is me speaking to you directly, Luke's cousin. Luke's cousin, you're gonna go home from wherever you're watching us right now, and you're gonna wait until it's nighttime. And when it gets to nighttime, you're gonna go to whatever is the best quality TV in your house, and you're gonna sit down and you're gonna sit through every minute of Grave of the Fireflies, and then you can come tell me the animation isn't real art.
That's such a sad movie.
this. Never seen it.
Yes.
Sad movie. Watch the
Or
first
Princess Mononoke.
episode.
That also works.
Watch the first episode of the live action fucking Cowboy Bebop, and then watch the animated version. And if you can still say with concrete certainty, you're like, this was better in live action, then you win. Then you win. You win, but you have terrible taste. That's
Yeah.
here,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Damn, Luke, you need a new cousin. Like,
Yeah.
woof, Jesus.
Break up
Yeah,
with
pretty much.
Break up with your cousin, bro.
Fucking nice joke, man.
him. Thanks, man.
It's Kentucky, bro.
It's like the easiest. It's like the easiest joke you could possibly make.
And I made
There
it.
was this guy at my boarding school in high school. First off, he got kicked
Dude,
out.
we
so
struck
fuck,
a nerve,
Fuck you.
bro. We struck.
No,
we struck
but
a
there was
nerve,
this
yeah.
guy. There was this guy in
This
boarding
joke ran too
school.
deep. It's too
that
real.
he got kicked out, and so he was only there for 1 year. But anytime I was trying to roast him, he never had a good comeback. So literally every time he would just go, "You're from Kentucky. You fuck your cousins." Every time, and there was nothing else he would
You're
ever
from
say.
Kentucky, bro.
And so
Biggest
that's what I think of every single time someone makes that joke. It's just some random, like, annoying preppy guy going, "You fuck your cousin. You are from Kentucky."
I mean, that's pretty much Jackson, annoying preppy guy. Like, that's pretty much on fucking point, bro.
I'm gonna be so real, guys. I had a preppy phase in middle school and some in high school. I did.
Dude, I had a homeless.
Yeah,
phase.
I did
What are you
too.
talking about, bro? I had a homeless phase. Like, look how disheveled I am right now. Imagine this worse. How could it be worse than this, bro?
All right. Can I actually bring this up? We may have talked about this on the podcast. Jake, you just said the word homeless.
Yeah.
There's
What?
been this recent thing. There's been this recent trend of people are trying to, instead of calling it homeless, call it unhoused.
Without homed.
Or,
Yeah,
like,
or like
unhoused.
without homed or unhoused.
Because it's
Yes, I heard
apparently
it was.
more like. And look, I'm all for like being like respectful and like understanding of other people, and like you don't want to say bad things around them. What's the difference between that? Like, what is the fucking
I
difference?
think that
I'm
from
not-
from what I've heard, homeless. Again, this isn't my take, but the term homeless makes it seem that they have nowhere that they belong to. Like a home is different than a house. Like, you can feel at home somewhere,
Yeah.
but you can't feel at house somewhere. So saying unhoused is supposed to mean that they're without a house but not without a home. Does that make
All right,
sense?
houseless. There we go,
But here's
fixed.
the thing. I don't think that they care that much because I think that they're starving and without home or house. Ah, fuck.
Oh, Freudian slip from this guy over
Someone,
here.
Cut the
What a
tape.
someone's on to
disgraceful
his,
dude. It's not funny.
fuck.
Cut
onto
the
his
tape.
Twitter.
Cut the fucking tape, bro.
I think my thing was like when I heard that, like I wasn't necessarily like one of those fuckers who was like, "That's fucking stupid. You should call them fucking homeless pieces of shit." Like, I didn't say that, but I was like, that's so weird because like in my head, like that's a good description, Jackson. But in my head, whenever I hear unhoused, I don't think like, oh, without a home or something like that. I think that same thing for homeless. I'm just like, oh, they just don't have a traditional house. Like, that's it. You know what I mean?
Apartment.
Technically, I'm homeless because I live in an apartment.
Yes, dude, that video.
I love that fucking video. Apartment?
What are you
Video
talking
rocks.
about?
Apartment?
You ever seen that video? He's like, "How do you say this word?" And then it's the word apartment. And then you say to yourself, "You're like apartment," and he's like, "Apartment, apartment." That video rocks. Hang on, I'm finding it. Fuck you guys.
Why fuck us? Like, why? You do that often, Jake. You'll be like, you know what? I'm looking this thing up on Instagram. Fuck you guys. Like, it's
Pull it up. I'm okay with this pulling up because this video is
Jamie,
fucking
pull it up.
hilarious.
No,
This is crazy.
no,
This is
I'm
great,
okay.
too.
I'm okay with him pulling it up. I'm just saying, like, when Jake does that, he'll be like, "Oh, you guys remember that funny video?" Well, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, that video's hilarious." And he'll be like, "You know what? I'm pulling up the video. Fuck you guys."
Yeah,
Like,
fuck you
why
guys.
do
I'm
like,
ignoring you
why?
for the next 30
Like,
seconds.
why do you go like, "Oh yeah, we're having a good time. Let's pull up this video." Fuck you guys.
Because I'm ignoring you guys, bro.
How do you pronounce this? Apartment? Apartment? Apartment?
Apartment.
I feel like I used that for an intro once. Maybe I'm tripping.
W video.
That's such a funny. That's also such a
Apartment?
funny idea for fucking.
Just mocking someone. Like,
For
you
a
don't even
fucking
know how they're
Stitch.
saying it.
Apartment.
Dude. Oh, wait, hang on. I should have shown you the XQC reaction. Dude, that was so fucking funny.
Bro,
Dude, XQC. Bro.
his
He
channel
forgot-
got terminated recently, right?
His channel? What channel?
His YouTube channel got terminated recently. At least I think. I think so.
Wait, I didn't even know he
Like,
had a
it's
YouTube channel.
gone. Like, it's gone. Like, you cannot find it. Like, it's gone. Like, it's no longer there. Like, it's gone. Like, it's gone.
Why?
I don't know.
Just that long silence. Just why?
Sick convo.
I don't fucking know, dude. You ask me.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not the same guy, but it's like it's the same concept with XQC. Hang on, fuck you guys. We're playing this.
Hey there. Let's pronounce some words. Can you say this?
Onomatopoeia.
Bro, you
That's
fucking
right.
fucking do it.
Onomatopoeia. Great. Can you say this word now?
Exuberant.
This one's a bit more difficult. That's right. Exuberant. Now, try pronounce this word.
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Tuesday. That's what you fucking sound like. You sound like a fucking bitch.
What?
Yeah, fuck you.
What? Fuck this guy. What the
Dude, his reactions are so like.
I love how personally he took
AI
it.
chat.
Yeah, he's like, yo, fuck
What?
this guy, dude.
Fuck
the way
you.
XQC
Okay,
talks
dude. Okay,
is-
dude. Okay, dude. Okay.
Yeah, I love the way XQC talks. It's literally like some like fucking
Okay,
spider language. Like, it's
let's
hilarious.
literally.
Yo, chat, you're being stupid. Chat,
Okay,
stop.
Dude,
I love fucking-
Tuesday?
Dude.
Listen to this chat. Listen.
Exuberant.
Dude,
I love these like
exuberant
forcing out the
on
words
Tuesday.
as quickly
Fuck
as
this guy.
possible.
Cheetah.
Exuberant.
He has the weirdest
Tuesday.
accent I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yo, those French Canadian people are wacky.
Those French Canadian people aren't real, in my opinion. Fuck those
Nah.
people. You aren't allowed to listen to our fucking podcast. Get off of the fucking internet.
Wait until they see the
Become-
episode of Jackson when he came back from Paris.
Get off the internet. Be Amish. Don't use the internet.
Honestly, real. Actually real.
Jake, you said you had a story to tell.
Oh, yeah.
On the bonus.
Oh shit! I didn't know
cannot
that
talk about it
part.
here.
Another plug.
Can't talk about it
can
here.
Can we talk about this? Can we talk about this? Not sponsored. I just want to talk about what happened on Jake's live stream.
Yes.
Yeah,
on
actually a good
Whatnot.
topic. Yeah.
On Whatnot.
Yes. So I had a sponsorship deal with Whatnot where I did a video where I talked about like my most the craziest colored records in my collection. Then Whatnot reached out to me. They're like, hey, we'll do like a sponsorship. You can like we'll give you a budget. You could get the same records and you could resell them on a Whatnot stream. I'm like, oh shit, all right, that sounds like a lot of fun. And we scheduled it. This is a key information here, ladies and gentlemen. Black Friday. This was this past Friday, so this is like a couple days removed.
Important
I was
date
important
for
date,
buying
and
things.
because I was on it and it was going pretty well. Like I was pretty much like done. Like they told me stream for just as long as you want. Like do what you gotta do. I was pretty much done. And then I was at Trout Mask, which was the last one,
the last record.
the last record.
My
and
smile is stuck.
literally, and the website fucking it crashed. The website crashed.
Everything crashed. Everything
And it was-
shut down.
I walked over to grab the tote bag, which is on the other side of my room right now, and I came back and chat, like, there was, like, I think 75 people in it, and then it dropped to, like, 15, and chat didn't move. I'm like, oh, is my internet down? And then Luke messaged me, and he's like, it's not you. And then the chat started moving again, and it's like, Whatnot crashed. And I'm like, oh, my God, what are the fucking odds?
Yeah.
It was
last record. The
last record.
thing.
And it was Black Friday.
And then
so
also it was a weird thing where someone had bought because you were also
Yes,
auctioning
the
records.
auction before the giveaway was the Giles Corey record. I think it shit itself as it was choosing a winner because it generated 3 winners and then erased them. But I couldn't see. It was a crazy thing. Like, yeah,
Crazy.
dude, I was just. You could see the live. If you have Whatnot, you could go to my account because those streams are like you could still
Yeah.
watch them. You could watch the playback, and you literally. It's half of the stream. It's just me like having. I'm like having fun. I'm like, yo, this shit rocks. I'm selling.
It was a fun stream.
And then halfway, just like me quietly like texting like the rep, just like what the fuck is going on.
You were texting the rep and then you were texting us. You were like,
I'm
you guys-
texting
Yeah.
you guys because you guys were in. I'm like, is Chad still?
Dude,
going?
I was at Thanksgiving dinner like half the time I was eating, and then I'd like look over at my phone and I'd text you. I'd be like, all right, everything looks good, Jake. Like you're all
Yeah.
good right now.
Not only that, Luke. What else happened to you on that live stream?
I won a record. People
He won one of the
people-
giveaways.
People were like, they were like, "Oh, now we know it's rigged because I
rigged
fucking
for
won."
sure.
But I swear to God, I didn't mean to, and I got. This is how you know it wasn't rigged. I didn't get the record that I wanted. I wanted Slide, but I'm happy with
Yeah,
White
reach
Stripes.
out to that. Reach out to the guy who I got Slide to because he doesn't want Slide. He was in the chat like trying to pawn it off. He was like, "Who wants Slide?"
Well, shit. Okay, give me his fucking username and personal information. I'll send it over.
Maybe, but yeah, no. So again, it was not my fault. I did not crash the site. It really wasn't anyone's fault. It was just like overload because it was Black Friday and so many people were selling and buying and doing all this shit.
So many people were.
Yeah, huge thank you to Whatnot. It was fun. I was expecting it to be a lot scarier and a lot more difficult than it was, but like.
Yeah.
Again, it sounds like I'm doing an ad right now, but like it was fucking really easy.
I mean,
like, if you want to
you were paid
live
to,
auction
you were
shit,
paid to go on live stream and give away records. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a pretty damn good deal. You know what I mean?
yeah, it was pretty sick. And
So-
one of the records I was supposed to auction off was "Scaring the Hose" by JPEG Mafia, but didn't show up in time. So
You
I
know,
auctioned off "Government Plates" instead by Death Grips.
I was gonna
So I
say-
think that's a pretty equal trade.
No,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. I was gonna say, dude, it's so fucking. I mean, it's probably good that it shut down right at the end and not like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, in the big or in the beginning, God forbid. Like
Yeah,
I just got
but,
on. And
But dude, you can. That was so fucking funny. You're like, all right, last one, and then the fucking site crashes, and then an hour goes by. You have no clue what's fucking going on. You make a new live stream because I believe your rep told you to make a new live stream. You make a new live stream.
Yeah.
You're like about to auction off again, and then it fucking crashes again.
and then it crashes again.
And then you're like, I'll be back in an hour and a half.
Yeah,
And then-
he reached out to me. He was like, in an hour and a half, the site should be fixed. So then I just went back on like later in the day. So what was originally an hour and a half turned into like, if I got on at 7 and I got done at 11, how long is that?
How
4
funny.
hours?
How
Yeah.
fucking funny is that? That's fucking
But-
hilarious.
Hey, outside fucking internet shit and servers, besides all that, I had fucking fun, bro. So shout out to Matt. I actually did have a lot of fun.
Shout out to
Hell
Matt.
yeah.
And shout out to
fucking
Matt
Matt,
Pat for starring in the new FNAF movie starring Josh Hutcherson.
But that's just a theory.
Well, that's just his theory. And he had the most shit-eating grin of all fucking time whenever he said that.
He
shit.
should have had a shittier eating grin, bro. Like he literally like, I'd bargain to say Matt Pat made those games. Like he made them as popular as they are.
Yeah, he did.
A couple of YouTubers talked about it, but like you don't get fucking movies made about you from a couple of YouTubers. Like you get a movie made when some fucking dum-dum makes 57 lore videos on your game and like pretty much funds the next 5 projects. So shout out to Matt Pat. He should have had a shittier eating grin on, bro. I would have.
Yeah. I
And
would've
everyone's
as well.
quiet.
Well, fuck. I mean,
Speaking of shit eating grin, can I break some news right now?
you're pregnant.
This might be breaking news actually. So, James Leland Kirby, the caretaker, reached out to me. He emailed
he
me.
did? Oh,
He
shit.
emailed me. Yeah, he was like, "Hey, I know you made that video on the caretaker, like the album, right? I got all of these samples cleared. I own the entire thing now." And the one that's available on streaming services is not the real one. That's getting taken down, and the entire thing is getting put up officially on streaming services. He like messaged me that. So that's breaking news.
He messaged you personally?
He emailed me. He's like, I know you made that video. Everything's cleared and it's in my name now. So if it gets uploaded and your video gets striked, tell me and we'll get it unstriked.
Oh,
so
that's
shout out to
cool as fuck.
that's
No,
so
That guy.
no, honestly, real as fuck, bro. Shout out to the caretaker.
No, yeah, shout out.
So breaking news: Caretaker is going to be on streaming services officially everywhere at the end of
That's
time.
cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, pretty
Finally-
sick. Pretty sick.
finally I
mean,
can-
hopefully they'll do a fucking vinyl repress and maybe I can get some.
Yeah, maybe he'll be like,
Huge.
and for you get one album, you get one
No,
choice.
you're joking, but that's literally what happened to Pat Shannington. He's just like, hey, I'm gonna make a video, and he's like, all right, here's all the albums.
No, I'm saying,
crazy.
I'm saying he'll be like, hey, thank you so much for making that video. You don't get all of them. You get one. Choose.
Ooh, if I could get one. Ooh, all right. So it's either
I feel like you have to get the first one, right?
the first one or the last one. Ooh, no, it's either the first, last, or the fourth, because the fourth is the album is the thumbnail. How funny would that be if I had the thumbnail album cover?
This
is true.
this vinyl cover will break you.
This vinyl cover will break you.
This
What's it gonna be, dude? Gun to your head. What are you picking?
gun
For
to
the
your
meme-
head. I'm probably
For the meme, I'm doing 4. For the meme, I'm doing 4. I'll do it for 4.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, if I had to choose, I'd probably. I don't know.
Dude, sick.
Cool story, bro. Tell it again.
That was crazy.
Well, I mean, guys, it's almost December. Isn't that fucking crazy?
I can't tell if you're setting up an outro or you're just like, fuck.
I'm not setting up an outro. I'm just trying to talk about
Okay, yeah.
shit. I'm just
He's
talking.
like,
This is not
well-
even me being like, this is a topic. I just want to. How you guys been, man? What's up?
It's been,
Good.
we're going. You know,
I'm
shit
so
is
ready for
crazy.
classes to be over, man. I'm just so
Same.
over.
Dude,
Damn,
guys,
imagine going
I
to
stayed.
school,
I
fucking
stayed up.
idiots.
I stayed up until 4 a.m. last night working on a final project.
Yuck.
I didn't learn until 2 hours before I went to sleep that so it's for my Italian cinema class, and we had to make a PowerPoint presentation talking about a video project that we made, where the video project had to like include themes or references to a lot of movies that we watched throughout the year. And so what we did was we made like a parody thing. I'd be happy to watch it with you guys later if you would like.
Okay.
But
Dude, huge.
but yeah, it was just really we didn't realize that it was due so soon. So we started Sunday. We wrote the script Sunday.
Like 2 days ago.
Yeah. We
Oh, Jesus Christ.
started the script Sunday. Filmed the video on Monday. Then Monday going into Tuesday morning until 4 a.m. I was making and finishing and editing the video. And then we finished the PowerPoint presentation. I submitted it. But halfway through the night, I realized that the video was not due until next week. But I was
Hell, bro.
already like halfway through finished with it.
Yeah,
and
might
I
as
was
well
like,
fucking pump that
might as
shit
well
out.
Fucking finish it. So I finished it. 4 a.m. Go to bed. Wake up at 8:30. Get ready for class. And then I had to.
Were you
present.
in your own room or were you in someone's guest room?
I was in my room.
1 a.m. guest room.
4
No, he
a.m.
said 4 a.m. shithead.
Bro didn't even know the song title.
I thought Luke forgot it for a second. He's like, yeah, I was in my room. Like, where else would I be?
No, yeah, I was doing the bit where I was like, oh, I didn't understand what you were saying.
I was doing a bit where I was pretending to be a
dumb bit.
fucking idiot.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not a bit though. It's just real life.
But
Dumbass.
Real as fuck.
yeah, I was up doing that. I got a 5-page paper due next week. I got
Yuck,
I got a final video project for my video field production class that I got to do, and I got a final presentation and final exam for my media research class. So that's what I'm doing in school.
Bro, I'm going to say it. I do not miss school in the fucking slightest, bro.
Dude, I was thinking about it.
In the
I
slightest.
was thinking about it. Honestly, I know people joke about like, oh, once you get out of college, you just become a cog in the machine. You start working, and that's it.
Real.
I'm
Real.
not gonna lie. It part of that kind of sounds appealing. So just wake up, go to work, and then go home, and then I have the whole fucking rest of the day to just chill. Does that not
So
sound
here's the
appealing?
thing.
Jake, can you?
I
attest to
do
this?
agree.
Goon
So-
all day.
Goon. So here's the thing, right? Me and Tiffany have very differing opinions on school ending. Tiffany misses it. She's like, I miss going to class. And I'm like, bro, top 5 worst takes of all time. Like, literally. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But
Yeah,
I psychoanalyzed her and I figured out why. She doesn't, you don't enjoy school because you're like, man, I love getting graded and having the fear of failing and stuff. You like in college, right? The feeling of, same thing with high school. You like the feeling of, I don't need to be an adult yet because I'm still in school. I'm still
Right.
going. You know, I got 3 more years. I got 2 more years. I got 1 more year till I have to be an adult. When you graduate, you're like, oh shit, I gotta have a career and make money. Oh fuck. Like that's why I feel some people, I'm not saying everyone, but this is why I feel some people say that they like school, like they miss college when they get out, because I see Luke's side and I'm on pretty firmly on that side where it's like not having to worry about classes, kind of being a cog, like not in the literal sense, but like having structure.
You have a
where
structure
it's
to
more
your
adults.
day, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But there's also a little bit mixed where you're like now you're in the real world, bucko,
Yeah.
and you gotta.
I think another aspect to why
bills
people
now,
miss. I think
fuckhead.
another aspect why people miss school is lack of structure, and also
Yeah.
like school for a lot of people is an excuse to hang out with their friends. So
that's also a big thing because
and
like
my thing is I do get that, and I have friends in my classes. I mean, my fucking roommate is in my Italian cinema class, so we did the project together, and that was super fun. But you're not gonna catch me fucking missing classwork at all whenever I get out of fucking school. I'm gonna get out of school. I'm gonna start working. And I'm gonna hang out with my friends after work. Like that's what I'm gonna fucking do.
That whole thing about not having friends after school is real because this is embarrassing, but I was literally like, I'm gonna sign up for like a sport thing or something just to have like people to talk to.
That's not embarrassing.
I don't have like
so
I don't have
that's just-
friends, bro.
that's just
these
life.
fucking pixels on my screen right now. You're not real. You're not real.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Look at me.
Computer breaks, shuts off.
You never met
We gotta,
us.
I feel like we gotta get you out of here, Jake. I feel like you would do well in LA.
I would love to go to LA. However, money. Don't have it.
No, I know.
Don't have it.
Classic
Money. Don't got it.
lack of money.
Yeah.
Banned for that one.
Yeah, I don't know. My thing right now is this is my last semester of like shit classes, and so it's like I have a math final, I have an American politics final.
Ooh.
I have like a. I have to do a bunch of. Dude, I've been really.
I
Slacking
got penis inspection class. I hate
slacking.
that class, bro.
I've been slacking on every single VFX project that I've had to do, so I have to go in sometime this weekend and like for 12 hours just like stare at a computer and like try to figure out how to use.
Is
After
that
Effects.
I was just gonna say, is that the After Effects class?
Yeah.
Brutal class, by the way. Photoshop intro plus After Effects intro. I don't know who
And
fucking is
Maya
putting that.
and
I don't know
Unreal.
who's putting that fucking schedule together, but goddamn, that is like that's like a Google certificate. Like let's just fucking
Goddamn.
cram as much shit in there as possible, bro.
No, seriously.
I'm sorry, I
like,
shouldn't have said that.
dying out there.
Get Ohio Rizzler. Goddamn.
No, but yeah, I feel you, Jackson. I like the majority of my classes, but I still have some shit classes left. Specifically next semester, fucking never thought I'd say this again. I have to take my last computer science class, and for all Good Enough podcast real fans out there that follow the life of Luke Stone,
The
aka
daily
Luke
life.
on Demand, aka best character 2 years winning. I have to take my fucking CS class that I slept through the final of last semester. I have to retake it, but when I retake it, if I get a better grade, it replaces the old grade, so my GPA will get
Right.
bigger. So
Huge.
I
Get
have
that
a,
shit bigger, bro.
This is my dude. I'm so stoked for my next semester because I have like one class for my minor that's like whatever. I've got cinematography 2. I've got color grading. I've got intro to Asian cinema, and then check this one out: video essay workshop.
that's cool, dude. That's literally your fucking channel.
Jackson,
Yeah, I know.
please tell me if they show my video. Please.
That'd be crazy.
You know, so we're gonna show you an example of a shit one today, ladies and gentlemen. This one's called what the fuck happened to my computer?
This one's called "This Album Will Break You."
Detailed descriptions are given about this game. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, my shit is fucked right now.
Were you playing a fucking?
I was playing
GameCube?
Pokemon.
Dude, nice. Guys, shut up.
Dude, that's
You can kinda
such
see
an-
the screen.
That's such an awesome
crazy.
setup.
That is.
Yeah,
sick.
right. Because this is how I record CRT. This is how I record footage for the games, for the videos, and I want to get back into it. It's fire red. I don't know if you could tell.
What games are you recording for your videos?
I mean, not games, for like screen
The CRT
recordings and
stuff.
shit. Yeah. This is the CRT TV, quote unquote. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna play Pokemon.
He's just fucking
I wish he-
playing Pokemon.
Right.
I wish he'd catch me.
I'd never catch you, Jackson.
I wish he'd catch. Do you mean that?
Yeah, because you're only supposed to catch things you love, and I know what you did.
Personally,
Yeah, you didn't think I knew. You didn't think I knew. You thought you were just gonna fucking. They were gonna disrespect me and you can get away with it, buddy. Yeah, okay.
is this
I
real?
know,
Is
I
this
know.
real?
I'm being dead fucking serious. Like, you stopped recording, right, Luke?
Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Well, just cut before we got onto this, because this has been really fucking pissing me off. I almost don't even want to say it. Like, fuck, dude. Like, this has been affecting,
What?
like, my...
What?
What do you mean, what? Like, you don't know what you fucking did?
Just say it.
I have no say in this, so I don't.
You took it from me, Jackson. Giving me back the keys to my goon cave. Please!